Now, one of the country's leading mountaineers is supporting a campaign to try and save an historic railway viaduct in Cumbria.
Alan Hinkes was the first Briton to climb all of the mountains in the world that are higher than 8,000 metres. Now he's taking on a more local walking challenge to help protect Smardale Gill Viaduct near Kirby Stephen. Tim Backshall met up with him at the village of Dufton.
Alan Hinkes may be best known for his Himalayan adventures, but getting to the top of 14 Cumbrian hills is his current goal. He's taking part in a challenge called 14 Peaks for 14 Arches. It's to help save the dramatic Smardale Gill Viaduct. The Victorian structure, which has 14 arches, urgently needs repairs to keep it open as a popular footpath. And people are being encouraged to be sponsored to walk up 14 nearby peaks to raise money. Why have you decided to support this campaign to try to save the viaduct?
Well, I think it's pretty important. It's one of my favourite walks, or should I say easy bimbles, across this viaduct. Because of course, you know, it's virtually flat going over this viaduct because it's an old railway line, you know. And it's very, very historic too. Believe it or not, I think it's one of the most spectacular viaducts in Britain.
For Alan, there's another significance of the number 14. He was the first Briton to climb the world's 14 highest mountains, the only ones over 8,000 metres.
That means mountains like Everest the highest, K2 the second highest. It's a little bit easier, shall we say, climbing the 14 fells in Cumbria, or 14 fells that we've picked in Cumbria anyway. You know, there's Dufton Pike here, which is one of my favourites. There's bigger, more gnarly ones like Wild Boar Fell and Cross Fell, and there's a few that are maybe a little bit smaller as well. So you can enjoy yourself climbing these 14 hills, fells in Cumbria to raise money and awareness to save Smardale Gill Viaduct.
The viaduct opened in the 1860s to carry coke from the northeast to the iron and steel furnaces in and around Barrow. But the decline of the steel industry led to the line's closure in 1962. In recent years, it's become part of the Smardale Gill Nature Reserve. Now, though, £100,000 is needed in the first instance to repair water damage to its surface. Like Alan, many people are already signing up to the challenge, keen to see it stay open as a popular tourist attraction for the Kirby Stephen area.
We are all eternally grateful to Alan for joining us, and for everybody else, all the other fundraisers and all the people who've donated. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. And it's a mighty task we've got.
This is going to go on all year, so spring's come in, you can go out for a nice walk up Dufton Pike in the spring or the summer, or any of these others, you know, enjoy yourselves on the 14 peaks.
Walking in Cumbria may be a different type of challenge for Alan, but for lovers of Smardale Gill Viaduct, his efforts here could be just as important. Tim Backshall, ITV News, Dufton Pike.